If you need to improve your credit score to get approved for a mortgage, here are 6 ways that can help you achieve that goal. So first of all, what is your credit score? This is a number between around 300 and 850 that lenders use to determine how likely you are to pay them back on time. The higher your score, the better you look to lenders and mortgage brokers, and the more likely they are to approve you and give you a better rate. Your credit score is determined by a number of factors: credit history, utilization, debt to income ratio, new credit, and credit mix. Number 1, check your credit score yourself. The first thing you need to do is check your credit score, and you can do this for free at annualcreditreport.com, where once a year you can get all 3 credit bureaus for free. A few things you want to check for would be personal information. Check that your name, address, and social security number are correct. Look at the credit accounts that are open. Look for credit accounts that you don't recognize and verify that the balances, credit limits, and payment history are accurate. Check for public records, bankruptcy, liens, or judgments that may be listed on your report. Number 2 is pay your bills on time. This is probably the most important thing you can do to improve your score and maintain a good credit score. Even one late payment can have a devastating effect on your credit score. So before you apply for a mortgage, you should have a track record of paying all your current bills on time. And if you have been late on some bills recently, it might take some time to get that score up. If you find you sometimes forget to make a payment on time, maybe set up a reminder for all your recurring bills in your calendar. If you can only afford to make minimum payments on credit card bills, then that's okay, do that until you get caught up. Number 3 is reduce your debt to income ratio. Your debt to income ratio, or DTI, is the percentage of your monthly income that goes towards paying your debts. To calculate your DTI ratio, add up all your monthly debt payments, including your mortgage, credit card bills, car loans, and student loans, and divide it by your gross monthly income. For example, if your monthly debt payments total $2,000 and your gross monthly income is $6,000, your debt to income ratio is 33%. If your DTI ratio is higher than 43%, you will need to take some steps to reduce it, and these can take some time and they're not always easy. Paying off your debt will help reduce your monthly debt payments, which in turn can lower your debt to income ratio. Consider paying off high interest debt first to save on interest charges and accelerate your debt payoff. Try to find ways to increase your income. This could include working overtime, taking on a second job, or finding ways to earn passive income. Not easy, I know. But also look at your spending and see if there are ways you can cut back on unnecessary spending. Refinance your debt. If you have high interest debt, consider refinancing it to a lower interest rate. This can help lower your monthly payments and reduce your DTI ratio. Number 4, lower your credit utilization. How much of your total credit you are using is your credit utilization ratio. It's another important factor that lenders consider when evaluating your credit worthiness. Generally, it's recommended that you keep it below 30%. To keep your utilization low, you can pay your balances in full. Paying your credit card balances in full each month is the best way to keep your credit utilization low. If you can't pay the full balance, try to pay as much as you can to lower your ratio. If you have a good credit history, you can request a credit limit increase from your credit card issuer. This can help increase your available credit and lower your ratio. Use multiple credit cards. When using multiple credit cards, you can help spread out your purchases and keep your ratio low on each card. Just make sure you're not opening too many new credit cards, as this can impact your credit score. Number 5, avoid closing old credit accounts or lines of credit. Closing old accounts can ding your credit score in several ways. When you close an account, you reduce your total available credit, which can increase your credit utilization ratio if you have outstanding balances on other accounts. Additionally, closing an old account can shorten your credit history, which is another factor that lenders consider when evaluating your credit worthiness. Number 6 is don't open new credit applications before you buy a home. When you apply for new credit accounts, such as a credit card or auto loan or credit line, it can result in a hard inquiry on your credit report. Multiple hard inquiries can lower your credit score, so be cautious with new credit applications. Thank you so much for tuning into my video on improving your credit score. I hope you found the information helpful and insightful. Remember, taking control of your credit can have a significant impact on your financial well-being. If you have any further questions or need additional assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out.